Let's be honest, that mountain of laundry can feel like a never-ending chore. And when you're staring it down, the idea of trying to be more eco-friendly can feel completely overwhelming. You imagine more work, more complicated steps, and more expensive stuff. But what if I told you that going green in the laundry room could actually make your life easier? What if the most sustainable way to do your laundry was also the simplest? It sounds a little too good to be true, right? Well, here's a fact that might change how you see your washing machine forever. Up to 90% of the energy your machine uses is for one single thing: heating the water. 90%. When you let that sink in, you realize sustainability isn't about adding complicated steps. It's about being smarter. In this video, we're going to show you the simple swaps and machine tricks that will save you time and money, all while helping the planet. We're here to simplify your routine, not add to it. The problem with normal laundry. So, before we jump into the hacks, let's talk about why our normal way of doing laundry needs a rethink. For decades, we've been taught that truly clean clothes require giant plastic jugs of blue liquid, piping hot water, and those single-use dryer sheets. But this conventional approach has a hidden cost. Those big plastic jugs are a huge source of waste in the US alone. Up to 1 billion of them are thrown out every year, and very few are actually recycled. Beyond the plastic, the detergents themselves are often full of harsh chemicals like phosphates and surfactants that can pollute our waterways and harm aquatic life. And as we just learned, our reliance on hot water uses a staggering amount of energy. It feels like a lot to fix, but I promise, the solutions are incredibly simple. In fact, most of them involve doing less, not more. Let's start with the biggest energy hog in the room: your washing machine. The foundation. Your machine is your biggest ally. You don't need a brand new, fancy machine to make a huge difference. You just need to know how to use the one you've already got. Hack 1. The cold wash revolution. This is it, the single most impactful change you can make. Just by switching the dial from hot or warm to cold, you slash the energy used per load by up to 90%. That's a massive cut to your carbon footprint and a difference you'll actually see on your energy bill. There's a stubborn myth that cold water doesn't clean well, but modern detergents are specifically designed to work brilliantly in cold temperatures. Plus, cold water is gentler on your clothes. It helps prevent colors from fading and fabrics from shrinking, so your favorite outfits last longer. You save energy, save money, and your clothes look better. Reserve hot water for sanitizing things when someone's been sick or for tackling super greasy stains. For everything else, go cold. Hack 2. Master your machine's settings. Your washing machine has more tricks up its sleeve than just temperature. To get the most out of every wash, always run a full load. Your machine uses about the same amount of energy and water, whether it's half full or packed. So waiting until it's full is a simple way to conserve resources. And for clothes that are just lightly worn, don't be afraid to use the quick wash setting. These cycles are faster and can use significantly less water and energy. Here's another pro tip: use your washer's highest spin speed. A faster spin wrings more water out of your clothes before they even hit the dryer. This dramatically cuts down drying time, tackling the next biggest energy user in your laundry room. Simple swaps for big impact. The detergent dilemma. Okay, let's talk about those giant plastic jugs. Rethinking your detergent is one of the easiest and most satisfying swaps you can make. Hack 3. Ditch the plastic jug. The detergent aisle looks a lot different these days. The most exciting innovations are laundry detergent sheets and concentrated bars. These are pre-measured, solid sheets or strips of detergent that just dissolve in the wash. They come in plastic-free, compostable cardboard packaging, which means you can completely say goodbye to that giant plastic jug. And because they're pre-measured, you can't accidentally use too much, a common mistake that wastes money and leaves residue on your clothes. Plus, they're incredibly lightweight and compact, which saves on shipping emissions and frees up so much space in your laundry room. Hack 4. Look for greener ingredients. It's not just about the plastic, it's what's inside that counts. Look for detergents labeled as biodegradable and made from plant-based ingredients. They're much gentler on the environment when they wash down the drain. Many common detergents have phosphates, which can cause harmful algal blooms in rivers and lakes. Choosing a detergent that's free from phosphates, parabens, and harsh synthetic fragrances is better for the planet and a fantastic choice for anyone with sensitive skin. The finishing touches drying and softening. Simplified. You've washed your clothes efficiently and with eco-friendly detergent. Now, how do you finish the job without undoing all that good work? Hack 5. The end of dryer sheets. People who make this switch fall in love with it. Instead of single-use, chemical-coated dryer sheets, get yourself a set of wool dryer balls. You just toss 3 to 6 of them in the dryer with your wet clothes. As they bounce around, they separate everything, letting hot air circulate more efficiently. This can reduce your drying time by up to 25%, saving energy and money. They also naturally soften fabrics and reduce static without any chemical residue. A single set of wool dryer balls can last for over 1,000 loads, making them ridiculously cost-effective. Miss the scent? Just add a few drops of your favorite essential oil to the balls before a cycle for a natural, chemical-free fragrance. Hack 6. The DIY fabric softener secret. Want to ditch liquid fabric softener but still have soft clothes? The answer is probably sitting in your pantry: white vinegar. And don't worry, your clothes will not smell like a salad. The vinegar smell washes away completely in the rinse cycle. Just add a half cup of distilled white vinegar to your machine's fabric softener dispenser. Vinegar is a natural clarifier. It works by breaking down any leftover detergent residue on your clothes, which is often the very thing that makes them feel stiff. It naturally softens, reduces static, and even helps keep your washing machine clean. It's cheap, completely biodegradable, and it just works. The mindset shift: wash less, live more. This last hack isn't about a product. It's about a new way of thinking. Hack 7. The art of the spot clean. The most sustainable load of laundry is the one you never do. We're in the habit of wearing something once and tossing it in the hamper. But most of the time, our clothes aren't actually dirty. Things like jeans, sweaters, and jackets can definitely be worn multiple times before they need a full wash. If you get a small spill, just spot clean it with a little soap and water. You can also hang clothes up to air out overnight to freshen them up. Adopting this mindset will dramatically reduce the sheer volume of laundry you do, which is the ultimate way to save time, money, and energy. It simplifies your life by literally giving you less to do. So, we've covered everything from cold water washes to DIY softeners. These hacks prove that an eco-friendly laundry routine isn't more work. It's simpler, cheaper, and better for you and the planet. I want to know, what's the one hack you're excited to try first? Or do you have a favorite tip I didn't mention? Share it in the comments below. Let's help each other out. And if you found these tips helpful, be sure to subscribe for more simple, sustainable living ideas. So, just think, you can make a huge impact by simply turning the dial to cold. You can declutter your laundry room and cut out plastic by switching to detergent sheets. You can get softer clothes and shorter drying times by swapping dryer sheets for wool balls. And best of all, you can do less laundry altogether just by rethinking what dirty really means. Each of these is a small change, but together, they create a powerful new routine, one that's lighter on the planet, your wallet, and your to-do list. Going green in the laundry room isn't about complexity. It's about stripping away the unnecessary and getting back to a smarter way of doing things. You've got this.